Here's the dirty secret about PR measurement. 90% of agencies are tracking completely meaningless metrics. They'll show you impressive reports about media impressions and advertising value equivalency that look professional but tell you nothing about actual business impact. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you the exact tracking system we use to measure real ROI, the free tools that give you better insights than expensive PR platforms, and why one client's $60,000 PR investment generated $2.4 million in trackable revenue using the metrics I'm about to share. Let's start with the free tools that actually matter. Google Analytics 4 is your foundation for tracking PR traffic and conversions. Set up custom segments for referral traffic from media outlets, and you'll see exactly which articles drive qualified visitors to your website. Google Alerts helps you monitor brand mentions across the web, but set them up strategically. Track your name, company name, and key executives separately. SEMrush Basics gives you domain authority tracking and backlink analysis. You can monitor how PR coverage impacts your search rankings and see which articles provide the most valuable backlinks. The free version tracks enough data for most businesses to measure PR impact accurately. But here's where most people fail. They don't set up proper tracking before their PR campaign starts. You need baseline measurements to prove ROI. Without UTM parameters, you can't distinguish PR traffic from other sources. Every media placement should include tracked links back to your website so you can measure actual visitor behavior and conversion rates. Setting up UTM parameters is simple but critical. For each PR placement, create unique tracking codes that identify the source, medium, and campaign. When TechCrunch features your company, the link should include parameters like UTM_source equals TechCrunch and UTM_medium equals earned-media and UTM_campaign equals series-a-announcement. This lets you track exactly which articles drive traffic, leads, and sales. Conversion tracking is where PR ROI becomes measurable. Set up goals in Google Analytics for newsletter signups, demo requests, contact form submissions, and sales inquiries. When someone reads your Forbes article and then requests a product demo, you can track that conversion path and calculate the revenue value of that specific placement. Now let's talk about what actually matters for business growth. Website traffic is interesting, but qualified traffic that converts is what drives revenue. We track time on site, pages per session, and bounce rate from PR referral traffic. High-quality PR placements typically drive visitors who spend 3 times longer on your site than social media traffic. Partnership inquiries are a massive but often overlooked PR benefit. When you get featured in industry publications, other businesses discover you as a potential partner. We track partnership inquiry volume before and after major PR campaigns. One B2B software client saw partnership inquiries increase 340% in the 90 days following a Wall Street Journal feature. Investor contacts are measurable and directly tied to funding success. We track inbound investor inquiries, meeting requests, and funding conversations that reference specific media coverage. When investors mention seeing your TechCrunch article during pitch meetings, that's trackable PR ROI that directly impacts your ability to raise capital. Here's the financing metric that matters most: investor contact rate after press features. We measure the number of qualified investor inquiries in the 30, 60, and 90 days following major business publication coverage. Quality PR can increase investor inbound by 200 to 500% because investors actively monitor business media for emerging opportunities. Sales metrics tell the real story of PR impact. Close rate improvement with social proof is measurable and significant. When your sales team can reference Forbes features, podcast interviews, and industry recognition during prospect conversations, conversion rates improve dramatically. We've tracked close rate improvements of 25 to 40% when sales teams leverage credible third-party validation. Average deal size often increases with strong PR coverage because prospects perceive featured companies as more established and credible. This allows for premium pricing and reduces price sensitivity during negotiations. One consulting client increased their average project value by 35% after building consistent thought leadership through strategic PR. Now let's destroy some vanity metrics that waste everyone's time. Advertising value. Equivalency, or AVE, is completely meaningless. It calculates what you would have paid for equivalent advertising space, but editorial coverage and paid ads have completely different credibility and impact. AVE inflates numbers without measuring actual business outcomes. Media impressions or potential reach numbers are similarly useless. Just because 2 million people could have seen an article doesn't mean they did, and it definitely doesn't mean they took any action. Focus on actual website traffic, engagement, and conversions rather than theoretical exposure numbers. Social media shares and likes from PR coverage are nice, but don't directly correlate with business results. A Forbes article that gets 50 social shares but drives 20 qualified leads is infinitely more valuable than a viral blog post that generates 1,000 shares but no business inquiries. Here's how OtterPR tracks and reports real business outcomes. We use integrated dashboards that combine Google Analytics data, CRM integration, and custom tracking to show the complete customer journey from media mention to closed sale. Our clients can see exactly which articles drove which prospects through their entire sales funnel. We track what we call attribution windows, measuring business impact 30, 60, and 90 days after major placements. This accounts for longer B2B sales cycles where prospects might read an article, research for weeks, then finally make contact. Without extended attribution tracking, you miss the delayed impact of thought leadership coverage. Pipeline influence is a crucial metric we monitor. When prospects mention specific articles, podcast appearances, or media coverage during sales conversations, we track that influence even if it didn't directly drive their initial website visit. This soft attribution often represents 40 to 60% of total PR value. Creating a monthly PR dashboard requires tracking specific metrics that align with business goals. Monitor organic website traffic trends, referral traffic from media sources, lead generation from PR campaigns, and sales pipeline influenced by media coverage. Include domain authority changes, branded search volume increases, and partnership inquiry trends. Set up automated reporting that shows month after month changes in key metrics. Track the lag time between major coverage and business impact spikes. Most PR ROI materializes 2 to 8 weeks after publication, so monthly reporting captures these delayed conversion patterns. The ultimate measurement framework focuses on 3 categories: awareness metrics like branded search volume and direct website traffic, engagement metrics like email signups and content downloads from PR referral traffic, and conversion metrics like sales inquiries, partnership discussions, and investor meetings that reference media coverage. Here's your action plan. Start with Google Analytics 4 setup and UTM parameter systems before launching any PR campaign. Establish baseline measurements for website traffic, lead generation, and sales metrics. Create monthly reporting that tracks both immediate and delayed impact from media coverage. The businesses that measure PR properly can optimize campaigns for maximum ROI, justify continued investment with concrete data, and scale successful strategies based on proven results rather than guessing what works. If you want to master the complete PR system that drives measurable business growth, I've created a free masterclass that covers everything we've discussed today, plus the advanced strategies we use with our highest performing clients. You'll get the exact PR dashboard templates we use to track ROI, the UTM parameter setup guide, and case studies showing how specific metrics translated into millions in revenue for our clients. Plus, I'll reveal the 3 fundamental business problems that kill startups and how strategic PR solves each one. Click the link in the description below to join the free course and get immediate access to all the tools and templates. And if this video helped you understand the connection between PR and measurable business results, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the advanced strategies I'm sharing in upcoming videos. The link is right below the video. I'll see you in the masterclass where we dive even deeper into building a PR system that generates trackable revenue, not just vanity metrics.